Okay, we're going to start today by drawing Luke, starting off doing a portrait. If you remain still, I start off by, keep still Luke, looking at the eye here. And drawing the eye first. We did tonal range before. What I'm going to do now is just look up a little bit, that's it, on the first eye here, and you know that the pupil is about just slightly bigger than the white of the eye there. You can see, so this bit here is slightly bigger. And then I'm going to find the eyebrows in here as well. Look up, that's it. Then the distance between the eyes is one eye. Now last week, I've just drawn it here, as you can see if you beam in. Distance between the eyes, one eye. Then we start the other eye, roughly here, if you look up, Luke. And then you can see here that the other eye is one distance apart. Most boys get the eye being 3 or 4. It's not, it's just simply one. And that's something that everybody probably made a mistake doing last week. Did the eyes too far apart. Okay, you can see here the eyebrows coming in here. The white of the eye again, you can see it's just slightly smaller than the pupil. And the other side here, you can see again, I'm putting down. If you notice, boys, straight away I'm putting the tone down. Beam in again. Where the tone is on the eyebrow, I'm pressing it straight away. I'm not kind of waiting and adding it afterwards. So the eyes there, 1, 2, 3, established. Now what we're going to do is you take that one eye, beam in, and you put it to a box there. You'll get this distance here, roughly make a box, makes 2 eyes down. And generally, the nose comes in that position there. Roughly 2 eyes down when they're twisted the other way, as you can see there. Again, we did something to do with it. Do you remember we did the contour lines, boys?
Yeah.
3D lines?
Yes, sir.
You can see here I'm trying to mould around Luke's face, trying to make it look 3D. Now, what the mistake was last week, a lot of the boys didn't realise there's 5 eyes across the side, or just about 5 across the side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roughly. Just slightly less maybe on this side. And the top of the ear comes to the top of the eyebrow. You see? And the bottom of the ear comes to the bottom of the nose. So plop that in. I need one of the boys to get an eraser for me, please. There's one, where is it? Just under there. So get rid of some of these construction lines. They tend to, the construction lines sometimes are there, but they kind of sometimes can get in the way of when you're drawing. So see there, I've measured roughly 5 eyes across. What I'm going to do now is start doing the hair. You can see with the hair, it's almost like most boys would just do the hair like that, but it's not. It's kind of like got form. Almost like if you think of a shredded wheat cereal, treat it as though it's like that. So it's twisting around. If you can see there, boys. Not flat like this, straight down.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what we'll do here is we're looking at the nose. Generally, the eyes are halfway down the head. So we look there, roughly halfway down, but the top of the head is at the crown, not at the back. So it's slightly less than halfway when you're looking straight on. And then we're looking at the lips here, putting the lips in. Lips becoming in between the mouth and the chin. Again, we're going to just work on the ear, remembering that the ear is top of the eyebrow and bottom of the nose. Now I'm going to ask you, once I've finished this, just ask some questions of what you've learned. Just moving around here. Again, if you look at the face, it's actually 3D, so when you shade, like we did with the pineapple, you shade around. Can you see that, boys? Shading around, like it's turning. And the bottom of the chin comes here. Also, I mean, generally, if there's a line through the middle, some boys need to start with a line through the middle. Here. I haven't started that, but you can use that as a guide, and you can see here, I have to slightly adjust the lips. They're not quite in the centre, but you can add that central point at the beginning if you want. Okay. Again, we're going to do the ear here. Again. The hair going right across the head like that, following the form of the head, not flat. And some of the parts of the hair, like this part here, is coming slightly higher than the other part, so you shade that in as though it's coming up, maybe a bit darker. See there? So what we've got here is eyes halfway down the head, nose 3/4 of the way down, everything symmetrical through the middle, so everything is equidistant. The eyes go across the head 5 times, roughly 5. The distance between the eyes is 1 eye. The top of the ear comes on the top of the eyebrow and the bottom of the nose roughly. And the hair and the face have 3-dimensional form. Okay, have we got any questions, boys? The hair, as I say, we don't do it like that. You do it as though it's following the form of the head. This is the head here, and it turns around like that. Can you see? That was a ball. The hair follows like that, not like this. Not like that, no. Can you see? Making it 3D. Okay, that's the end of the demo.